Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new around here, my name's Mitch, this is my van and I'm currently driving from Calgary, Alberta to Tofino, British Columbia on Vancouver Island. I have just woke up a few minutes ago. I'm in a random neighbourhood in Revelstoke. If you watched the last video, you'll have seen that I pulled up here last night and the stealth camp was a resounding success. Currently 7:45 in the morning. I'm getting myself ready to head back into the main town of Revelstoke. Today's just going to be a bit of a travel day and work day. I've got a bunch of editing that needs to get done, and I'm only planning to drive 200 kilometres today. I'm going to go to Kamloops, my favourite place, one of my favourite places in BC. I really like it round there, so I'm going to stop there. It's about 2.5 hours from Revelstoke, 200 kilometres or so. So I'll probably get on the road around 10, 11 o'clock this morning. For now, I'm going to drive, like I said, into town, find somewhere to park up and get situated there. And then, I'll show you where we end up. And what a little solo day in the van life looks like when you ain't really got much going on. Just a little travel day, short travel day. And, doing a little bit of work and just getting things done. It's not all fun and games and glamour on the road. Sometimes we just got to get to where we're going and get the things that we need to get done in between that. So anyway, I'm going to start packing up my stuff here, get these lights turned out and get on the road. Alright, so I've just jumped in the cab here and started up the van, just letting her warm up for a couple of minutes before we hit the road. If you watched the last video, I did show briefly a little peek from behind the curtain where I parked up last night. Let me give you a little better view. So this is the what I assumed was a vacant lot when I pulled up, but it looks like it's just the yard for this house that I'm pulled up next to. They've got a lovely little view out their backyard there though. And then this is just the neighbourhood where I stayed. Very much a residential one. House across the street there. But yeah, these are my favourite places to stealth camp. Like I said in the video yesterday, I think that these resi neighbourhoods or just a random building in a downtown area, these are the best places to end up. As long as you're on the ball and you know what you're doing, you ain't getting moved on from these spots. Anyway, so the van is warmed up. I'm going to head into Revelstoke town centre, and then I'll park up around there for a little bit, grab some coffee and get a little bit of editing done. Absolutely ramming in that coffee shop this morning, man. Couldn't move in there. I opted against the breakfast sandwich because I felt like it was going to take forever to get made. So, but anyway, got a coffee. I think I said yesterday I was trying to do this trip as frugally as possible, and then I've just bought an $8.50 iced coffee and tipped $1, so it's cost me basically $10 for an iced coffee. So the frugal trip is off to a great start. We're saving dough left, right and centre here. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to jump in the back of the van, a couple of hours of editing, and then it'll be time to hit the road, and then the video will start to pick up for sure. We're going through the shoe swap today. It's going to be absolutely beautiful drive. Going to be some lovely scenery out there. Stick around and I'll make it worth your while. Alright, that is another vlog edited and ready to upload. I've got 2 vlogs now currently edited, the first 2 vlogs. What I've learned is, and you'll notice in the first vlog I say, this weekend will be all 1 vlog. You got to do 1 day at a time, in my opinion, unless you've got people who already want to watch your vlogs for an hour and a half. I feel like my vlogs are already coming in at 45 minutes and 48 minutes. It's a bit long in it already for like a new channel. But I get a lot of content through my day, so it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, it's time for us to get out of Revelstoke. Do want to get a little bit of diesel here, because I think this will be the most affordable diesel I'll see for a while, because it's only going to get more and more expensive the further west that we get. So like I said earlier, I've got about 200 kilometers to drive today, 2.5 hours, and then we're going to pull up in Kamloops somewhere, chill for a bit. We'll find a campground for this evening, so we got some power hookup, and then I can cook some HelloFresh. We'll see what we got for tonight, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Obviously, of course, I'll get some footage of the drive, probably some long rambles, but you'll always be rewarded with views from the rambles, as you know. So let's get on the road, get some diesel here, and yeah, see how she goes. 239 the diesel here, man. That is crazy. Well, I say that's crazy. I think I was paying that in Vancouver last time, but still 40 cents increase that is from what I paid yesterday. Let's see how much less than half a tank costs. I think just over a quarter of a tank I need. It's gonna sting. Oh god. Alright, have a look at this. Sickening, mate. Absolutely sickening. What can you do though, innit? But hey, we're having fun at the end of the day, ain't we? You know what I mean? You can't put a price on fun, can ya? You can. You can. It's expensive, mate. It's $2.40 a litre for fun at the minute. But hopefully one day it'll come back down. For now, let's just be grateful, yeah, that this is the landscape that we find ourselves in. Unreal out here, man. Absolutely unreal. Alright, this is the portion of the drive I've been pretty excited about. So, last time I drove to Vancouver, I ended up leaving Revelstoke late in the evening. I'd found a park up, and then it turned out I couldn't park there. It's the one time I've been moved on. I wasn't stealth camping. I was just in a place that I thought allowed overnight camping, and then turns out they didn't. So I had to leave, and then I wasn't sure where to go. It was just getting dark, and the problem is when it gets dark and you don't know the area you're in, it can be hard sometimes to find a spot to park up, because you don't know where you are, you know what I mean, and you don't know exactly everything that's around. It's obviously much easier to find spots to park up for the night when it's light. So I ended up driving through the shoe shop all the way to Chase that night, like 3 hours in the dark. I got there at like 11 p.m. and then I stealth camped outside somebody's house overnight in Chase. So all that to say, this part of the drive we are going to be discovering together. I have never seen any of this in the daytime, and yeah, so if you've never seen it either, lock in, because we're gonna be we're gonna be seeing some sights today. Well, I gotta say, I'm already understanding why people said you should have drove through in the day, because it's already pretty pretty sick. Like, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like, I feel like I'm driving through the jungle. There's so many trees on these mountains around us, and then this little lake and that. So cool. And like the moody clouds with the steam coming off them. I don't know if that's someone having a fire in the tree there or what's going on, but going a bit slow, to be fair. I need to pick it up. Like, this is blowing me away. Look, this river over here, man. This lake. Just unreal. Just this, oh man. Yeah. This, I literally, I don't know what to say. I'm mind blown by what I'm seeing here. I wish I pulled up here. It's too late now. But flipping, this. Wow, man. I'm still mind blown. I'm still like pretty much speechless. Like, I don't even know what's going on. This is unreal, man. I missed all of this last time. Like, going past some place called Enchanted Forest. Like, that's it. We're in a forest, mate. A rainforest. That's what we're in. That is the that's what it feels like. We're driving on a highway through a rainforest, and that is cool. Look, there's this river next to us. I've been past like 3 or 4 massive lakes. It's just breathtaking. About probably 20 kilometres outside of Kamloops right now. I don't know why I've got my windshield wipers on. It stopped raining a minute ago. It just opened right up out here now. So there was that like tight little like foresty section I've just went through. Now I'm back into like wide open foothills, trees as far as the eye can see. Nice wide open 2-lane highway, which is nice. Felt like I must have been a nightmare to drive behind on that last bit of highway, just because I was going slow and like taking it in or whatever. And obviously not everybody wants to go at the same pace, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to go probably significantly faster than me because they're trying to get where they gotta go and all of that. And I understand, you know, not every day that I want to take it super slow, but today I really do. Oh, there's a fruit stand over there. That's not fucking focused at all, but so I don't know if you could see on that. I keep saying it, I need to go through these scenes, but I've been busy editing. But yeah, I bet there's got some nice fruit back there. That's what we want to try and get on this one. I want to try and get some nice fresh BC fruit while I'm out. I had a video idea whilst I was in Vancouver last time. Want to try and do that. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, just in case it don't end up happening. But I will do it at some point. It's a good video idea. And then yeah, oh mate, look at this. This is beautiful, bro. Just nice and wide open, man. We're back in the windy roads. I'm just about 18 kilometres outside Salmon Arm, according to the sign I just went past a couple of minutes ago. Just over 120 kilometres to Kamloops, where we are going to be stopping, and then when I get there I'm going to go straight to the gym and have a shower, and then I'll figure out what's going to be the plan for the rest of the day, where we're going to get, where the campground is going to be, have a look on the map. For now we're just plugging away at the drive, taking in the scenery, feeling pretty grateful for living here, man. This road's a bit bumpy, but scenery's cool around here. 50 through here. My mic is on the verge of needing charging. Probably about an hour from Kamloops now. Yeah, this is Salmon Arm that we're passing through now. Scenery's changed around here. Obviously we're a lot lower down, lost a lot of elevation, still in the foothills, but yeah, it's just a cool landscape, just another change in landscape. Like I said, this is the cool thing about this drive, is just the ever-changing landscapes along the way. Get on that. Imagine that got a bit blurry for a second there, and then stopped moving the camera super fast. But yeah, this is a nice portion of the drive. We're out of Salmon Arm. I'm not sure what this area is now, to be honest with you. I know I do believe this is the Salmon Arm River that we're going past here, this body of water, unless I'm majorly mistaken. Could be. If you think I'm mistaken, or you know I'm mistaken, drop a comment, let me know. But I'm pretty sure we're going by the Salmon Arm River here. Yeah, this is another little bit of cool landscape, similar to when we was up higher up in the mountains a little bit earlier on the windy ones, but you can tell that we're a lot lower down now. Construction coming up. It's that time of year, man. Construction season is fully upon us. Look at this, another body of water. I'm not sure if it's the same body of water or a different body of water, but it's a body of water. I am about 75 kilometres or so out of Kamloops, probably about 15 kilometres from Chase, where I previously spent an evening. dwelling outside somebody's house. I won't be stopping in there. I won't be stopping by this time. But it's always on the back burner as a viable stealth camping location, that's for sure. Yeah, this is just some beautiful scenery out here, man. Alright, we just passed Chase. About 60 kilometres now to go to Kamloops. I'm looking forward to getting there. As much as I love this drive, and it is a beautiful drive, I am a little bit tired today. So I wouldn't mind getting there, getting a shower to wake myself up a little bit. And then, because I just got into the editing this morning, I didn't bother with breakfast. I had 3 of these little donut hole things that I'd got from Safeway yesterday for my dessert last night. They weren't even that good, to be fair. Usually I'd crush something like that, end up throwing half the packet away. Yeah, they just weren't good. Anyway, so we got to find something for dessert tonight. We got to redeem it. If we're going to get a campground and there's going to be a possible campfire, then I should get half a pie if I can from the grocery store, and we'll chuck half a pie on the fire. And you know, that is an unbeatable campsite dessert. Yeah. Other than that, not much to report. The scenery's looking lovely though. I'd say it's less mountainous now and it's more just hilly. We're in a real hilly area. I imagine there's some really cool like walking trails and stuff through here. I should look that up, because at some point I wouldn't mind doing another little road trip. So I'd start at Calgary, go all the way west to like Vancouver, but I'd stop way more on the way and like try and find some hidden gems. But I'd need a lot of time to do that, and currently I just, yeah, you know, it's not easy to just find that amount of time to dedicate to a trip. So hopefully one day we can find that time dedicated to a trip, and yeah, make a series like that. Like, that would be a really cool vlog series. I don't know how many videos we could get, probably loads really. If I went on the road for a month, like 30 videos. So yeah, that is something I'd love to do. If the opportunity ever arises, I'll be all over that. Anyway, onwards we go. We are, like I said, not too far from Kamloops now. I'm looking forward to getting pulled up and stopping. I could have probably stopped and had a little stretch of the legs anywhere along the highway really, but you know, you're just in the mode and you just want to go. Yeah, look at this. This is really nice. No shortage of views whatsoever along the way. Alright, another entirely different landscape. We have now entered wine country. We're in the Kananaskis wine trail. Wineries around here everywhere. All these different type of these trees that are over here, like I don't know what they are, along the side of the river. It's like kind of like white looking. I imagine we're about 30 kilometres out from Kamloops now, so we're getting there. Last 10 minutes of that drive, well, probably the last 30 minutes of that drive, to be fair, was a battle. I was so tired, man. I think just waking up early this morning, spending 2 hours editing and then hitting the road and just driving solid for 2.5 hours. Just wiped my brain out, to be honest. By the time I was almost here, I was just absolutely beat. I even forgot to even like record as I was getting into town. Anyway, I've just been to the gym. I've had a shower. I've freshened myself up. I'm about to crack a monster. Gonna get some caffeine in me. I got 2 hours of parking at this current spot here, so I'm gonna take advantage of at least an hour or so of it. I'm gonna get myself situated on the bed here in my cushion, which, let me show you actually the new cushion. I forgot to show this yesterday, so I did talk about it in a previous vlog, needing this. Said I was looking on Amazon. I looked on Amazon that day, couldn't find one for less than like $60, like I said yesterday just after I picked it up. And I got this for $15. Tested it out last night, works a treat, so I'm well happy with the purchase. Best $15 I've spent. So I'm going to get up on this bed, get myself situated in that chair pillow, and then figure out where I'm going to stay tonight, because I'd like to get myself a campground booked, get to the campground so I can settle in and relax for the evening. So bear with me a few minutes here whilst I get everything figured out, and I'll be back with a plan. Alright, I've had a little chill and I have sourced us a place to stay. Actually stayed there before. It's called the Silver Stage RV and Trailer Park. It's like right in downtown Kamloops, so it's super easy to get to. It's right on the river. It's a nice little spot. You can't have a fire there, which is the downside, and it's why that wasn't just the first place that I tried to go. But I was looking around, everything's a bit far away. I just don't want to have a drive to somewhere. I just want to park up somewhere where there's going to be cell service so I can get some stuff downloaded on my laptop. So if I end up out of cell service again this week, I'm not worried about it. And then, yeah. Anyway, I've just got to quickly go to Canadian Tire, pick up a couple of things for the van, and then we'll be good to go. So we're going to head down there right away, get ourselves situated, and then we'll have a spot where we can cook some Hello Fresh tonight, and yeah, have a nice chill. Be a nice evening for sure. So with all that being said, let's jump back in the cab, get out of this parking lot, go to Canadian Tire, get the couple of bits that we need, and then keep it moving. Alright, we're on the road to Canadian Tire. So the only other downside to this campsite, other than no fires, is they've only got like a 30 amp RV hookup, which I haven't got a plug for because I've just got like a standard extension cord. But no drama, I can get a 30 amp to 15 amp adapter from Canadian Tire for $20. So I'm going to go there, I'm going to grab that, and then to be honest, could do with a little snack, so I'll see if I can find a little snack from somewhere, and then we'll head down to the campground, get booked in, and set up for the rest of the day, and I'll show you what we're working with. Bit of afternoon traffic here in Kamloops. Why is this lane not moving? The Kamloops landscape is mad, you know, like it doesn't, I feel like this don't feel like Canada. Like I feel like Kamloops feels like proper American. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, I feel like I'm in the States at the minute. But just the way this landscape is like. Alright, I've secured what I needed from Canadian Tire. I wasn't able to secure any substantial snackage, but I did just check in at the campsite and I did just get this pack of crisps, so that should keep us going for a bit. I'm just going to drive down to the spot now. Let's have a little look here. I'll check it out. The views around here are decent, man. Like, yeah, it's a lovely little area. This is an RV park and a mobile home park, so people live here in mobile homes and stuff. We are in spot number 9. I guess there is a 10km/h speed limit strictly enforced. Better slow down, as I am going 12 km/h right now. We are right on the river, which is lovely. Probably going to be a decent amount of mosquitoes, but fortunately I've got my electronic mosquito repelling device, which I can't remember the name of, but everybody knows the one. I haven't used it yet, so we'll get to see if the thing is actually any good or not, and then we can get ourselves situated for the night. I've just remembered I've got a little bit of that baguette left from last night. We'll see if that's a viable option, because I might be able to stick my crisps into that baguette and make myself a bit of a crisp sandwich here. But right, anyway, let's find our campsite. Where this big camper is here, I'm pretty sure that is where I camped last time we was here. Where are the site numbers now? I cannot remember. Oh yeah, that's site number 4. 7, 8, and here she is, number 9. Let's get backed up down here. Alright, we are in. Let's get out and assess the situation and make sure we don't need to move or anything like that. Alright, check it out. I'm going to back up a little bit further. We are right on the river here. This'll do, won't it? Look, we can walk down here. Could have a little dip if we were so inclined. I'm not inclined whatsoever to get in this water. However, it's looking nice, isn't it? So, not bad digs, to be honest. That'll do the trick, won't it? Alright, let's get this van backed up a bit more, and then we'll get the situation situated. Alright, we are all set. I've just got to move this picnic table, man. Well, actually, saying that, there's one on this side, so I ain't going to move it. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm just going to use this one. If it was mine, I'm not sure, but it is now. Right, I've had a little bit of Cheetos and stale baguette. It wasn't the best, that's why I didn't bother showing it here. But sustenance has been secured. I feel a little bit better after eating, so that's a thing. Tonight we're getting some HelloFresh on. I'm just having a look at the menu cards here. It looks like the one pot gingery chicken and rice is all we can do, because for the beef yaki udon we need to grate a carrot. I don't have a grater, so we'll have to get one from Dollarama that day. And then the other one is the Thai beef sandwiches with the roast potatoes, and we need a fire to roast the potatoes on. We can't have a fire at this campground, so that makes the choice easy for us. The choice has been made. So it's currently 4:30, probably start cooking dinner around 6:30. In the meantime, I'm getting on this bed, relaxing, kicking back on this new comfy pillow that I've got, watching some YouTube, and just not worrying about a thing for a little bit, because I need a chill. It's been a long old day so far. Anyway, I'll get back on the camera in a couple of hours when we start cooking some food here. For now, I'm just going to kick back and relax, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Oh, I'm feeling refreshed after a nice afternoon of chilling, to be honest. However, was planning to start cooking at 6:30. It's 6:30 and it's just started absolutely belting down with rain. And it's not forecast to stop for like a couple of hours. So, we're going to pivot. I've had a look online. There's a Domino's 2.8 kilometres from here. The frugal road trip. It's getting less and less frugal by the minute. We're getting pizza tonight. It is what it is. It is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. I'm hungry. I'm not going to... Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here, umming and ahhing over when to make food, what to make for food, how to make the food in here. It's just going to be a mess around, isn't it? Pizza and wings, I could go for that. So, I'm just putting everything away as best as I need to, so I can make a short drive, and then we're going to get right on the road. Should be there and back, I'd say, within 30 minutes. Let's see how long it takes. Alright, we're on the way. It don't look as bad as I've professed, but trust me, the rain's behind us. So, that being said, it's a bit further than I thought to the Domino's. It says it's like 3 kilometres or whatever, and then actually it's 8. Minor. 12 minutes it says. 12 minutes there. About 10 minutes in there. 12 minutes back. We're back within the hour. No drama. Oh my god, rainbow. Yeah, get on that. Look at the rainbow on it. Mates, that is probably the most intense rainbow I've seen in my life. So, there we go. Little freebie for you, free rainbow. Alright then, let's get to this Domino's. Hopefully it won't be a nightmare. The glare off the road, because it's wet, is absolutely horrendous, bro. Hopefully my lenses on my glasses darken up rapid. I just pulled up at this Domino's in the North Shore area of Kamloops. Got a feeling I might regret this one, just based on the interaction I've had with the fella in there. But we'll see, and we'll see. Could end up being the best one I've ever had. I'm just having a little mooch here, seeing what's around, if anything is around. I don't think there is anything around though. I wouldn't mind. I've got that big bag of candy for dessert. But you know, I like chocolate, man. I wouldn't mind a bit of chocolate or something, innit? Let's have a look. Right. Walking down mad slopes and that. Nah, nowhere to get chocolate around here, brother. I don't know. Yeah, let's just put this on, will that make it better? Let's have a little mooch, man. This geezer looking at man all mad, you know. Probably thinking, who's this geezer? Thinking he's a YouTuber. Oh, hang about. Yo, hang about. They got a fish and chip shop here. Let's go and have a little mooch at that, innit? Nah, I don't know actually. I don't want to go mooching by the windows, innit? You only walk past the place looking in the windows and people are like, raw. Who's this geezer? What's he doing? Some vagrants and that across the way. Nah, there's nothing around here for man's. I don't know if this is the nicest neck of the woods, to be honest with you. It's not giving the nicest neck of the woods anyway, but still alright. Yeah, anyway, have a little look. This is where I am. Random strip. We are. He's like doing van life proper. Yeah, it seems to be a fair bit of stuff around here and that, but it's all a bit few and far between, man. What's my man up to over here? Dodgy shit behind the bins, bruv. Hey, listen, man. We listen and we don't judge, you get me? If your life involves doing dodgy shit behind the bins, live your movie, man. I'll live mine. Alright, said this pizza was going to be 15 minutes, man. How long's it been? It's been like 3. Well, you can't really walk too far. I'm on like an island surrounded by big main roads. Don't really want to wait to cross big main roads and that. I'm going to get back in the van, wait for this food, and then get back to the campsite, mate, before something happens with this dodgy fella around the back of the bins. I said I was going to regret that, didn't I? Went and got my order. I asked for the mango habanero dip that I ordered with my boneless bites. The guy's looking at me all mental, like I've asked him a question and I've got 4 heads. And then he's looked at the receipt and he's like, oh, I thought you ordered the pineapple jalapeno chicken situation. So I think what I've ended up with is chicken bites covered in cheese and pineapple and jalapenos, which is alright, but it's not what I wanted at all, to be honest. Like, nowhere even near what I asked for. I just asked for bonus bites and a mango habanero dip. Proper easy one. But I knew it. The communication was dreadful in there from the moment I walked in. I asked the bloke how he was, and he looked at me again like I had at least 4 to 7 heads. So anyway, let's get back to this campsite and then we can get chilling. I'm in a foul mood today because I'm just tired. So let's just keep it moving and then hopefully get some food in us and have a better evening, chilling evening. The rain stopped over here, so hopefully the rain hasn't stopped over the campsite and I've spent $30 on pizza that I didn't need to spend because I could have just cooked. But we move. Anyway, I'll be back. All that said though before about being in a foul mood, it's hard to stay in a foul mood, and it when this is the surroundings. Like, just get on that. Just breathtaking views all the way around. You can't beat it really. I've moved the camera super fast a couple of times there. Definitely got out of focus, but you know what? I'm not Steven Spielberg at the end of the day. This is my 3rd or 4th vlog. You might have noticed by now, you're not dealing with old Stevie Spiels. I'm a bit of an amateur. I'm just having a go, man. And I'm just having a good time. But yeah, you know what? I'm already perking up. The smell of this pizza's making me feel better, man. I'll tell you all about my order when we get back. Well, I've already told you about a portion of it, but I'll tell you about the part that they got right. Oh, we're almost back at the campground here. I know this is a weird looking area to say, oh, we're almost back at the campground. It's a bit of an industrial area. But yeah, the campground is in a bit of an industrial area.
In 400 meters, turn left onto East Athabasca Street.
Alright, we're just pulling up here. In 500 metres it says turn right. Every single time I've been here, I've missed the turn. So that's 2 times in total. But let's see if we can redeem it by not missing the turn this time. I've only gone and done it, ain't I? And to be honest, now that I look at it, it's super obvious where you're supposed to turn. I ended up going a bit further down, turning, then you end up in the mobile home area rather than the campground, and it all just gets confusing, mate. Severely confusing, to be honest. Right, we've got to drop the speed drastically here. Alright, we're here, Google lady. We have arrived. I don't need to turn anywhere. Let's turn that off. Hopefully nobody tries to come the opposite way, because that would be a bit of a nightmare. Nah, we're in the clear. Here she is, the whole campground. Well, you've already seen this once today, so there's no point me recording all the way up to the site is there. But you know what? Yeah, have another round of it. Have another round of it. Lovely little campground, you see. You come through this industrial area, you think, right, you must be camping in a shithole. Nope. Not at all. It's actually lovely. That's why they say, you don't judge a book by its cover, right? Anyway, we're at the spot. Let's get backed in, get this pizza in us. I can't wait to tell you all about my pizza order. Oh, I can only imagine you've been on the edge of your seat waiting to find out what this pizza order is. Well, don't panic, don't worry. You're about to find out right now. God, what? This combo is absolutely combinating. That, my friends, is pepperoni and pineapple. I know what you're saying. Oh, pineapple don't belong on pizza. Oh, shut up. Shut up right now. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Looks like it also belongs on chicken. Because here's that other thing I've got. Covered in what appears to be hot sauce. Yeah. That's going to give me a dicky belly, I can already tell. But you know what? Looking at it now and smelling it, it smells quite fire, so... might not be the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. So, that being said, I'm about to get into a right emotional situation with this pizza and chicken. So, I'm going to put this camera down. I'm going to spare you the gory details. Yeah, I'm not sure really what's left for today. This could well be the end of the vlog for today. What time are we on? It's only early as well, but I'm just not really doing anything else. I'm tired. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. So I don't know how much footage I got today. We'll see. Maybe this will be a vlog of its own. Maybe I'll end up tying it in with something else. It's not been the most glamorous one, I'll give you that. But it's been an authentic day in van life. Like, this is what it's like some days. Not every day is a mental crazy adventure. Some days you just get up, edit a vlog, and drive to another destination, and get there and just absolutely be wiped out, and you can't really do anything else for the rest of the day. That's what's happened today. And you know what? Could be worse. Could be worse. There's worse days to have. So I think we're going to potentially stay in Kamloops tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at the map tonight. In fact, I will be back before the end of this video with an idea of what's going to happen tomorrow, just to give you a little teaser, a little taster of what's to come, to entice you to come back and watch the next video. So that being said, it's time for me to come off here and have something to eat. But once a plan gets locked in, I'll come and give you a little bit of info, and then it'll be the end of the video. But other than that, nice one, peeps. Alright, I told you we'd be back with a plan, and here I am. So I've locked in what we're doing for the next couple of days, to be honest with you. I definitely slept on booking the ferry to Vancouver Island. So I was hoping to get a ferry on Thursday. Not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen. The next ferry I could book was Friday at 8 p.m. So we'll be landing in Nanaimo, Vancouver Island, at 10 o'clock Friday night. I feel there's going to be a stealth camp happening Friday night somewhere on Vancouver Island, in the Nanaimo area. And then we've got the return ferry Monday morning, 10 o'clock. So I'll tell you a bit closer to the time what the plan is for that, because I've got a plan. I know what I'm going to do. Before that, we've got to kill the time between now and Friday night. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to about halfway between here and Vancouver, which is Hope, BC, just outside of Hope, BC. There's a little campground which I now cannot remember the name of for the life of me. I've just Googled it though. It's a little first come first serve campground. No electrical hookup. It's got running water. It's got toilets, and you can have a fire. So we're going to go there. It's reasonably priced as well, extremely reasonably priced. So yeah, I'm going to drive there tomorrow, late morning, get there early afternoon. It's about 2 hours or so from here. And then we will, set up shop there for the day, for the night, sorry. And then I think on Thursday, we'll head to Vancouver. My friend Kate lives in the West End, so probably Thursday evening or Friday we'll link up with Kate, go to the beach, have a little look at the sea, and then I also want to go over to Granville Island, because I did mention earlier I've got a little video idea for when I get to Vancouver. Spoiler alert, it takes place on Granville Island, but that's all I'm telling you about it. It's interesting though. I'm excited to do the video. And we're going to get some Lee's Donuts. Discovered Lee's Donuts last month when I was in Vancouver for the first time. The things are unreal. It's an emotional experience, and I feel like we should experience that together. So, with all of that being said, this is the end of the vlog. If you've watched it from here, if you've watched it till now, till the end, you're a real one. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. If you're watching my vlogs, please, I implore you, subscribe to my channel. Would really appreciate it. Helps grow my channel, helps me be able to keep making these vlogs and putting them out for you. And it lets me know that people are, watching and listening and appreciating what I'm doing. So yeah, if you can give me a subscribe, drop a like on the video, throw a comment down below if you think there's somewhere that I should go, let me know. Other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.